Welcome to our special episode of Inside Brush Country Sports. I'm your host, Chris Filateo. We will focus on the Pleasanton Hall of Honor induction ceremony throughout this episode. 4 new members joined the prestigious Hall of Honor last week as the Eagles hosted Lavernia in their first district game of the season. Since its inception in 1998-1999, the Pleasanton Hall of Honor selects worthy candidates who either played or coached at Pleasanton and or have been a dedicated fan. Well, this year's inductees are Alana Gates Lopez, Barry Poth, James Harrison, and Hopi Garza. Let's take a look at every inductee's accomplishments which earned their spot in the hall. I'm joined with a longtime Pleasanton Eagle fan, Hopi Garza, who was actually just recently inducted in the Pleasanton Hall of Honor. Well, you know, Hopi, you're part of the Express staff here, and you've been through this process before. Well, how differently was this because you were actually part of it?
It was very, very surprising and exciting. It was quite an honor.
Good. Well, you know, you've been part of Pleasanton sports for many years, and you always go to all the games, you know, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever it is. Even softball, of course, that's one of your favorites. But how special is football to you?
Football's everything. I've been watching Eagle football since I was in Pep Squad, like 7th grade.
Wow. I'm sure that was just a couple years ago, of course.
Yes.
But now talking about the Pleasanton Eagles, how do you feel they look right now after 7 games?
I think they look great. They look great. We've had a couple of bad halves, but we come back and we win.
Good. I'm sure you'll be there Friday night about an hour before kickoff, right?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. There we go. Well, thank you so much for your time again, Hopi.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. The first Pleasanton Hall of Honor inductee for the evening was James Harrison. As a graduate of Pleasanton High School in 1960, he was named All-District in football for 2 seasons and on All-State Honorable Mention 1 year, his senior year. As the captain of the 1959 football team, he had the honor of leading his fellow teammates to the first district championship title since 1950. Harrison received a 4-year scholarship to Texas A&I University, which is now known as Texas A&M Kingsville. The second inductee into the Pleasanton Hall of Honor last week was Barry Poth. A Pleasanton High School graduate of 1960, Poth lettered in football for 2 seasons, basketball and baseball for 2 seasons, and track and field for 3 seasons. Another honor he received included being named All-District in football 2 consecutive years. Barry attended St. Mary's University in San Antonio and became a coach. The third member to join the Pleasanton Hall of Honor last week was Alana Gates Lopez. A 1998 graduate of Pleasanton High School, she competed in track and field for all 4 years. Elena qualified for the state meet 3 times in the high jump and twice in the triple jump. She was also a superb long jumper and holds the school record in 3 events. According to Pleasanton head coach Mike Wood, no other Pleasanton athlete has qualified for state 3 of their 4 years of track and field eligibility in the years he's coached at Pleasanton. After graduating from high school, Elena accepted a full track scholarship to Boise State University. She later transferred to South Alabama University, where she competed in the high jump. She now resides in San Antonio with her husband Valentine. The last inductee to join the Pleasanton Hall of Honor last week was fan Hopi Garza. The word fan is short for fanatic, which is described as a person with an extreme and uncritical enthusiasm or zeal. There's no other person that we know who fits this description more perfectly than Hopi Garza. She arrives at Eagle football games usually an hour before the kickoff. You will also find her at baseball and softball games as well. She has been on staff at the Pleasanton Express for over 20 years. That's it for this special Pleasanton Hall of Honor episode. I want to thank you for watching Inside Brush Country Sports. Signing off, I'm Chris Filateo.